Hello, I hope you're all having a lovely week. I've been hit with a pretty rubbish cold this week. I don't know about you, but ever since all of the isolation and social distancing around COVID, I feel like my immune system is just absolutely terrible. And I keep getting poorly, which is so annoying. But I feel like I have really cracked such a good routine and got some really good tips and tricks on how to make yourself feel better as quickly as possible and how to recover from your cold as quickly as possible. So I really wanted to share that with you today in the hopes that if you're also feeling poorly, and I'm so sorry if you are, then you can also start to feel better as soon as possible. Apologies for the light in here, it's so bright. Spring is finally on its way. So my cold hit on Tuesday and it's now Saturday for me. So this is day 5 and I feel like today I'm finally starting to feel properly better. My cold was so bad, I really thought that it was gonna be one that was gonna stick around for a couple of weeks. So I do think that some of these things that I've been doing have been really working, and even though I am feeling better, I'm definitely going to keep doing the same routine for a few more days to make sure that I can get rid of this cold properly once and for all. So I'm going to take you along with me today and show you all of the things that I do to help myself feel better. As I mentioned, today is the first day that I've actually been feeling a bit better. So today I actually made the bed. I also got dressed, only in leggings and a jumper, but still progress is progress. I've also put on a bit of makeup today, which is the first time I've done that since I've been poorly. And I just made sure to absolutely slather on moisturizer and a really nourishing lip balm, as I think that we just get so dehydrated when we're sick. So as much hydration as we can put onto our skin and also consume in water and teas and everything, then the better. So first things first, when I wake up in the morning, I've been taking paracetamol straight away and having a large glass of water. Honestly, the first few days were so bad. I had such a sore throat that I was also getting up in the night to take paracetamol. So all I'll say is, if you are struggling in those first few days and taking painkillers, please do make sure that you check that you're within the 24-hour limit of how many you can have in that period, so you don't risk anything, and just make sure you read the packet of whatever painkillers you're taking. But I took painkillers straight away, had a glass of water, and then it's straight into the kitchen for me to make myself a Berocca. Berocca just gives me a huge hit of vitamin C. I also take a multivitamin and magnesium as well. Magnesium has so many health benefits. I really recommend taking a magnesium supplement if you don't already. My first go at breakfast is making a smoothie. I have had such a sore throat, especially at the beginning. I know it's one of the first symptoms that you get when a cold's coming on, isn't it? You get a really sore throat. Mine was especially awful, and the first few days I wasn't even having hot tea because that was too sore. But I have been having this smoothie, and when you're poorly, all you want is something that is so quick and so easy. And this smoothie is absolutely perfect. It's cold, it's refreshing, it's so easy to make. It literally takes about 30 seconds. And it's just frozen berries, half a banana, and some oat milk or whatever milk that you like. So really my ambition first thing in the morning is just to hydrate and flood my body with as many vitamins as possible through taking vitamin supplements, having a smoothie, and drinking lots of water. I then collapse on the sofa, head straight to Disney Plus, and put on a comforting film. I've mentioned this in a previous video, but the positive effects that laughter has on our brain function is amazing. So I always try and put on something lighthearted when I'm feeling sick to help flood my body with happy hormones to trick my body into feeling better than it actually is. So on the first day that I start to feel really awful, and I literally don't want to get out of bed, I just Deliveroo, or I ask my boyfriend, or if somebody could do just a big grocery haul of vegetables and deliver them to me. So on the first day, on Tuesday, I did a huge Deliveroo grocery order from Sainsbury's of just all the vegetables that I needed. But it's now day 5 and I've run out of most of them. So I'm gonna pop to the shops now. I also do think that getting fresh air when you feel ready to is such a good way to feel better. I haven't been out of the house at all in the last 5 days. So today's gonna be the first day that I got out of the house, and I do think it will help me feel better now that I am on the mend. So I'm gonna pop out, put on a mask so I don't give anybody this cold, and pop to the shops and get some vegetables. And then when I come back, I'm gonna show you how I make my vegetable noodle soup that is honestly the best thing ever. It is relatively quick to make because you basically just chop up a load of vegetables and pop them in the pan, and it's so delicious and so comforting and like the perfect poorly meal. So pop to the shop, grab some vegetables that I need for that, and then I will show you exactly how I make that noodle soup and we can have it together for lunch. It is both, oh my gosh, look at that exposure. It is both very sunny and very cold out there, but lovely nonetheless, because at least it's not raining, which it has been doing a lot recently. So let me show you what I got from the shops to help us nourish our bodies. Okay, let's see what we've got. More apples, we always need more fruits. I got some tomatoes, we start having with salads. I got a load of lemons and a load of limes. The lemons go in the soup, so I will show you that soon. I got some olive bread because I eat a lot when I'm sick, I just do, so I'm going to be having probably a lot of that bread today. Buttery olive bread is delicious, some avocados, some bananas and some mini eggs, because I do seem to have a bit of a ridiculous addiction to mini eggs when I get ill. Well, I say when I get ill around Easter time, but Easter is nearly upon us, so it's mini egg season. So yeah, that is everything that I got. So not actually that many vegetables, because I did check the fridge before I left and I do actually have pretty much a whole bag of kale, half a cauliflower, and celery and everything. So I actually do have a good amount of stuff for the next couple of days, and I figured I don't really need to bulk buy for 5 days now, because I'm starting to feel better. So hopefully I will be able to keep going outside over the next few days. But yes, let me top up my mini eggs first, because you know how much I love my cake stand. As much as being poorly is about nourishing our bodies, it is also about treating ourselves. And you know how much I swear by having this little cake stand. It just feels like the biggest luxury, so. At the moment, I am using it as my little mini egg holder. And like, how sweet is that? To have little mini eggs to snack on as we enter spring. I don't think I'll ever get over it. I just think it's so sweet. Okay, let's make some soup. How good does that look? I mean, it's just wholesome goodness. Noodles and soup and veggies, and then it pretty much just does one, like the quantities that I did, like one big one. My bowls aren't that big, so I've got some leftovers that I'll top up in this bowl when I'm done. But yeah, I am actually pretty knackered after that. Definitely not 100% healed, so I'm now going to pop myself on the sofa right there and enjoy my lovely soup. Oh, that was such a nice bath. I've now just put my headband in. I'm gonna do a little bit of skincare, slather myself in moisturizer again, and then I'm literally gonna sit on the sofa, watch a film. Sam's gonna make us some pasta tonight. And that brings me on to my final tip, which is to get as much sleep as you possibly can. Tonight, I'm gonna go to bed super early, and prioritizing your sleep is so important. If you are having disrupted sleep, for example, if you've got a cough that's waking you up in the middle of the night, make sure you try and get to bed early or take some naps during the day. There's nothing more important than giving your body plenty of rest in order for it to recuperate while it's not feeling its best. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please do like and subscribe. If you are feeling poorly, I really do hope that you feel better soon, and I hope some of these tips and this routine can help you in feeling better quicker. My main takeaway from this video is make sure you compound the tips into a bit of a routine and do that consistently, because that's what's really going to have the impact in speeding up your recovery. For next week, hopefully we're all going to be feeling so much better. I have done such a huge haul of Zara, H&M and Other Stories, and I really wanted to do a big spring wardrobe reset for this week, but the world had other plans. But next week we're all going to be feeling better. We're going to get excited about spring, and we're going to do a proper building a capsule wardrobe spring edition from scratch. So I can't wait to see you then. Have a lovely week. I hope you all feel better. See you next week, guys.